Well, guys, it's over. Another fun-filled fantasy football season. I had a blast. I'm not going to lie, though. After last week, when the results came through, I had a pit in my stomach, you know? Made me sad that the fantasy season was over again. And now we have 11 months to look forward to. 11 months, more like, what is that? I don't even know, 9 months or so. Until the next fantasy season. It was a good one, though. I mean, I thought it was a great season. The ending was fantastic. The semifinal round, we had Andy beating Gabe, the number one seed, who ran the table for most of the year, went down. And Micah defeated Dave. Dave barely showed up to his semifinal round. Which actually put, it was funny enough, our 4 and our 6 seeds in the championship game, which is pretty cool, I think. And then Andy's team just put up an insane 157 points, largely fueled by Aaron Rodgers, Shady McCoy, and Steve Smith. Just cruised to a victory. Micah had a good showing with Jordy in particular, having like 9 catches, 154 yards, and 2 touchdowns, but he was basically undone by Andy having Aaron Rodgers on his squad, and Andy just ran away with it. Good show, Micah. I mean, you were the self-proclaimed fantasy god, and you did okay. Reached a championship. I don't feel bad for you. You got second place in this league, and you won Hunter's League, so you're fine. But congrats, Andy. From the beginning, you were basically a silent juggernaut. Your team was consistently solid, and it just seemed like you were getting better and better as the year went on. And sure enough, and what was impressive too to me was that you largely built your team through the draft, because I was looking at waiver claims, and you were like third lowest in terms of number of claims submitted. You only put in 14 waiver claims, which was half. And there were 3 or 4 of us I know that were bumping up against that 30 limit. So I looked at your waiver claims too, and they weren't very good. So you really built your team from the beginning, and put everybody away. So nice work, man. Really, really good job. So now you get the winnings, which is $220 cash, minus 20 I gave to Micah already. And then you get your choice of a trophy, a ring, or a belt, or whatever that'll be purchased by Brian. And as per the new rule from earlier this season, or the beginning of the season, where the bottom 4 teams all pitch in to buy you a jersey as well. And the jersey will be of a member of your team. And fortunately enough for you, you had the Redskins defense, so you're going with a D'Angelo Hall jersey, and you've opted for the ring, which you want to put at your desk. So I will send the link to the ring that you picked out to Brian, who will purchase that for you as this year's Schlago winner. And then the bottom 4, which is Brian, Ed, Rick, and I, we will all pay in for your jersey. I'm a little pissed that I even have to give into that jersey, because according to the consolation ladder, I actually managed to work my way from the 12th seed up to 7th place. I won 3 playoff games after winning 3 regular season games the entire season. So I finished strong. I'm going to take that in the next season and whoop some ass. That's what I'm taking that as. So I may modify the rules next year to where the consolation bracket matters. I know I spoke with Gabe and a couple other people about waiver claims being a little bit easier the last couple of weeks because a lot of teams weren't really paying attention. Makes sense. You're in the consolation ladder. How many fucks do you give, really? So I understand that. But I may amend the rules, because according to the consolation ladder, Nate and Ed played for last place, which would have been Ed, and I would have worked my way out of the bottom 4. But rules are rules. We'll think about that next year. That was a fun year, guys. I had a great time. I had a blast with you guys. You guys are always a really good group. Appreciate everything you guys did to make it a fun league and a competitive league too. Really excited for next year. So enjoy the postseason. Go Pack, go! And I'll see you guys again next year.